What's up, my people? It's your baby boy KCZ, aka Mr. Nike, aka Mr. Whatever. But anyway, it's story time, guys. It's story time Tuesday, and this is the new program that I've just introduced to my YouTube channel. I'm calling it Storytime Tuesday, where I'm going to be telling stories every day. On Tuesday, I'll be uploading a video of me narrating a story of what happens to me in the past, or maybe just recently, so that you people should just get updated on what happens in my life, what I go through, and the things that I do. So this story is something that happened to me about, I don't know, man, about 15-16 years ago. I don't know, I can't even remember anymore, because like I was in grade 4, if not 3, between grade 4 and grade 3 there. So what happened was that my mother was staying in England. By then she was in England while I was in Zambia schooling from here on the copper belt, Chingola to be precise. I was at Chingola Basic School. Then it was called Chingola Basic School. I don't know what it's called now, whether it's Chingola High School or Chingola Primary School or whatever, but it was Chingola Basic School at that point. So mom sent me 2 pairs of shoes, very nice shoes, because like then a long time ago, people at school, we used to wear butter shoes, and butter shoes only had like a specific number of types. You could not, if it's not this type, then it's that type, for girls, for boys, you know, like about only 4 types. If it's not this certain type, then it's that type or the other type. So like we just had like the same types of shoes throughout school. So like when mom bought me this shoe, it was unique, it was different. Like everyone would ask me, yo, where did you, the first time I wore the shoe, like, hey, I shined at school, guys, like, hey, people would ask me, yo, where did you get that shoe from? Big people, especially, like, mostly big people, like, big people, you know what I mean? I was young, I was little, so, like, big people, like, guys and things like that. So she bought me 2 pairs of shoes, or some trainers, very nice. I don't even remember the label, man, whether it was Nike, Adidas or whatever, but all I remember was these trainers were lit, and these school shoes were also lit to another level, you know what I mean? So on my first day, it was on a Monday, because the shoes came on a Friday. When I was coming from school, I just received them. I found shoes, like, I couldn't wait to go to school on the Monday, like, ish. That was like one of the longest weekends I had, like, ish, I can't wait to go to school. So like Monday popped up. I used to go to school around 13 hours. School, like, we would start learning at 13 hours, so we used to start off from home somewhere around 12, then we would walk. It was a distance, guys. We used to stay in Changa North, and I would walk from Changa North to town, Chingola. You know, if those people know Chingola very well, you know where Changa North is, near Changa North Hospital. And then I would walk all the way to town. In grade 3, guys, I was a strong boy, man. So I would start off, me and my friend Sekelani. I don't even know where Sekelani is, man. Where the hell is Sekelani? Guys, if anyone can locate this guy, Sekelani Piri, this was my best friend from grade 1 to somewhere grade 6, when he just disappeared. He went to Tanzania or something, Nakonde, I don't know, man. He just disappeared. He was my closest friend ever from school, man. The first ever schoolmate, school friend I had. So anyway, here's the story. Now what happened was, on a Monday, we started off going to school around 12 hours. So we were going, and then this man stopped Sekelani. But initially, I was the target. I don't know what they were talking about. It was like, okay, you can stand there. They asked me to stand somewhere far. I don't know what they were discussing about. By the time we were only about, like 7, 8, 9. I was only 9 years old, if not 9 years old. Yeah, I was only 9. It was 9 or 10, somewhere there. Like, I was 9 or 10. So this man stopped us. He stopped Sekelani. So he started asking him questions. I don't know what he was asking him about. And then he called me to come. Then we went by the park. The Chingola people, you know, Park, 4th Street. 4th Street. Is it 4th Street or 6th Street? I don't know. But park. There's a park behind Changa Hospital. Behind the Changa, is it Changa Hospital? Mine Hospital. I don't know, man. Sorry, I can't remember anymore. But like, it's been bells. So there's like a park. Like a park where people used to chill. You would sit there. It was nice, fresh, and green. But now, hey, last time I checked it out, it's a mess, man. So we sat there. He started writing a letter. I don't know what he was writing on the letter. Like those days, I couldn't read properly. He wrote this letter, and then yeah, I remember I was in grade 3. I was in grade 3. Yes, I remember. So when he wrote the letter, he gave us the letter to deliver to some house. He pointed at the house, like we could see the house, but it was like a bit far. It was like, you've seen that house where the door is closed and everything. Like, yeah, we've seen it. I want you to run fast as you can. Deliver this letter. Come back because you're late for school. Oh, I'm late for school. And then he was like, yeah, I think for you to run very fast, you have to take off your shoes, both of you. We have to take off our shoes, both of us. But like, I was the target, literally. So like, my friend refused to take off his shoes. He was like, nah, badin kanyo fule zapato, shanshani. Then he told me to take off my shoes because he gave the letter to me. So he said, no, you have to run. Like, you guys are late and your shoe looks heavy. Because like, you can tell that this shoe is new and everything. Your shoe is heavy, so you have to run. I was like, no, I can't take off my shoes. Like, no, you just have to take off your shoes because you're late. So like, somehow he managed to convince me to take off my shoes and my stockings so I could run faster. I took off my shoes and my stockings, then I ran delivering the letter with my friend. The letter was in my hands. We knocked on the door. This lady came out. We gave her the letter. Like, she couldn't see anything. She was like, no, then she called her mom. The mom came out like, what is this? Then we went back to see the man. And guess what happened, guys? The man was not there. The only thing I found on that spot were my stockings. My shoes were not there. I only found stockings. My shoes were not there. The man had left. Where he went, nobody knows up to today. I can't even recognize that man. Firstly, when that man stopped my friend, while we were walking, I thought that was the uncle or something. I didn't know. So I knew. I was like, So after everything happened, then I was like, what? My uncle will wake up like, no, that's not my uncle, man. That's your uncle. Tell me where your uncle stays because I need my shoes back. Those shoes are new. I only wore them once. Like, oh no, wait, I wore them on a Monday, the first day. Now the following day on a Tuesday, that's when that scenario happened. That's how I lost my shoes, guys. Brand new shoes. So now what happened from there? I cried and everything. I went to school barefooted. I reached, lucky enough, there was no learning because there was no water. We found our friends coming back from school because like we were kind of late because of the delayment of the same guy, us looking for the shoes. So as we were going there, we found most of our friends coming back. What's happening? There's no learning. And then, our parents always told us, whenever a friend tells you there's no learning, always make sure you go at school, reach, confirm there's no learning, then come back. Don't just switch on the road, your friend tells you there's no learning and come back, because most of the times our friends could tell us that when they've just dodged, they want you to dodge together. So we went to school, we reached, we confirmed there was no learning, and I came back. Before I even reached home, my friend rushed at my place, told them what happened. Kelvin, now I'm in Sapato, Shanshani, and barefooted. And when I reached home, guys, I got a good beating of my life. I will never forget. I was shocked. Hey. Anyway, end of the story. Does this story have a lesson? I don't know. If you find any lessons, please just learn whatever lesson you can learn from this story. But one lesson I can learn myself, one thing I learned myself was just don't trust anyone. I trusted that man, but he disappointed me. So just don't trust anyone. Guys, thank you so much for watching till the end. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Your baby boy KCZ, and